Hi everybody, it's Honest John again. Now, right now there's a lot of focus on the cops. And it's obvious that changes need to be made in police departments all across the country. And yes, there has been talk about the district attorneys and the roles that they've played in the injustices that have been happening. It's obvious that when a policeman is involved, the way the prosecutor approaches the grand jury is much different than it is when the subject is an average citizen. But despite the fact that there has been some discussion of this, its profound implications for our system of justice have not been discussed at all. If a prosecutor takes a case for a cop, it means he is willing to sacrifice his integrity to allow an injustice to stand in order to curry favor with the cops. But if a prosecutor's integrity is compromised in these cases, I think it is a pretty safe bet that that lack of integrity applies to everything he does. That lack of integrity will color his approach to all the cases that come before him. If he is behaving unethically in a case in which he doesn't want a conviction, isn't it just as likely that he will behave unethically in a case where he really does want a conviction? Occasionally, prosecutorial misconduct makes the news, and we will learn that a prosecutor hid evidence that would have exonerated a suspect, or allowed somebody to testify that he knew was lying. And you have to remember that a prosecutor's job is to seek justice, not to rack up convictions. But it is good politics for a prosecutor to have a high conviction rate. Are these reports of prosecutorial misconduct that we hear about the outliers that we think we are? Are they as rare as we think they are, or are they just scratching the surface? Are we really a nation of laws, or is our justice system a sham? Is it in fact riddled with corruption? We do know that the 5 conservative members of the Supreme Court are completely unconcerned with the political corruption that has been spawned by Citizens United and other decisions that they have made. I have been bewildered by these decisions. But if you decide that corruption is the norm within our justice system, that it is business as usual, if you come to that conclusion that these justices are the products of a corrupt judicial system, then those decisions begin to make sense. Thanks for listening.